I'm Don Schumacher, Executive Director of the National Association of Sports Commissions, and I'm here with Tara Green, the Chairman of the National Association of Sports Commissions. Tara, what I'd like to talk to you about are the last two Super Bowls.
Absolutely.
You played a major role in the Super Bowl in Dallas last year. Allison Millington is the CEO this year of this year's Super Bowl in Indianapolis. How great is it to have two women in leadership positions like that at the NASC?
I think that speaks volumes of where we've come as an industry. Allison's doing amazing work with the Indianapolis Host Committee. We had a lot of fun in North Texas, both new host cities to the Super Bowl. So there is no blueprint, no set way to produce a Super Bowl, and each city puts together a structure that works for its community. And obviously Indianapolis recognized Allison's talents, her event production experience, and they couldn't have gotten a better person.
We've often said this is a perfect industry for young women. Do you agree? And any comments?
I think women's roles in the sports industry are growing exponentially. There are so many different ways to get a job in sports. I myself have worked in college athletics. I've worked in the sports tourism industry. I've worked in major events with World Cup USA and the Super Bowl, NCAA events. A woman getting involved in sports is not limited to just a sales role. There are operational jobs, there are sales jobs, there are event planning jobs, all kinds. Everything you could possibly do in any other market segment, you can also do in the sports industry. And what we have found, especially with our host committee, which was an 80% female, all-female staff, that women are good multitaskers. And I use a lot of my mothering skills, and I bring it to my job every day. It's negotiating, it's problem solving, it's peacekeeping, and by and large, it's task-oriented. And those are good skills for women.
I'm going to get into trouble for this, but I just observed on another blog post that men think multitasking is walking and talking. Now, it wasn't all wine and roses, was it, in Dallas? Tell me a little bit about what you were thinking a year ago now, a few days before your Super Bowl, and what you experienced in the few days after that.
Well, with any major event, no matter how much you plan, something is going to go awry. That's just the nature of the event business. So you do the very best you can. You prepare for every possible scenario. We prepared for weather in North Texas. We did not prepare for the apocalypse, and that's exactly what we had. We had a 10-year supply of granular magnesium chloride. I know more about clearing roads now than I ever intended to know. We went through a 10-year supply in 4 days. We had 70 snowplows brought in from 5 different states just to have on hand, just in case. And those snowplows are working around the clock. Those poor men were working 12-hour shifts, living in maintenance barns, just to keep the roads prepared. Thankfully, because the Super Bowl was in North Texas, we had all of that equipment on hand to manage in that storm. But having said all of that, it was still a remarkable game, and one that we would love to have back anytime in the future.
Tara, thanks so much. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.